So the last month has certainly brought its share of winter weather and, could even see a little bit more, but we'll go to meteorologist Robert Sir.
Yeah, so Robert, you did talk with road crews across the region today, and you have more in Washington County.
Yeah, Phil, good evening to you. We're here at the headquarters for the Fayetteville Public Works. We're inside their massive salt dome facility, and as you can see, they have plenty of salt to go around. Now, I did talk with regional road crews earlier today, and they tell me that they are ready for whatever Mother Nature throws at us tomorrow. More wintry weather is on the horizon, and as the snow potentially piles up in some spots, road crews across the region are once again ready. We'll start in Fayetteville, where Public Works crews are once again responsible for around 500 miles of city streets.
We'd taken out most of our equipment from last week, cleaned it up. We're sliding some of it back in. We'll be prepared to pre-treat some, probably starting at 4 in the morning. And then we'll have some crews in checking hills, overpasses, tends to be our first spots.
He adds last week's ice storm forced them to burn through between 700 and 900 tons of salt, but they just got another 600 tons in, putting them in good shape. Meanwhile, in Madison County, I spoke with Huntsville Street Superintendent Scott Phillips, who tells me they've already used 24 tons of salt, but also just got a new 24-ton shipment for their 5-truck fleet.
We do have all of our equipment ready and serviced, and we have 4 other guys, 5 of us on the crew that work 24-hour shifts when needed and as needed for whatever snow event we do have. So right now we've got all the equipment ready. We've got plenty of salt, and hopefully it'll melt before we have to use it.
On a state level, RDOT's Dave Parker says whatever snow falls isn't enough to warrant the dispatching of special strike teams to our region.
This is, right now, it seems to be a fairly isolated northwest, north central type storm, Boston Mountains, that kind of thing. So no need for the strike team. We hope it doesn't get to that point, but no, right now it's just more of a localized storm.
Now, Phil, last week when we talked with Dave Parker, he had mentioned that some of their crews, they were worried about getting diesel fuel to them. Well, that problem has since been resolved. And Parker also told me on a state level, they currently sit on around 40,000 tons of salt statewide. That's about 50 to 60% of their entire capacity. Now, this comes after the state also got a fresh 40,000 tons of salt just after Christmas, meaning that they are also ready for whatever the rest of the winter may bring. We're live in Fayetteville on top of a giant pile of salt. Robert Sir, 4029 News.
Hope you make it safe off that pile of salt, Robert. Thanks for that report.